see if we can get this thing started. Okay. Looks like we're connected up. I'm trying something a little new with my setup this time. I actually popped out the chat and I have it next to the game window, so hopefully I'll be able to see your guys' chat as we're going. Hello everybody, this is Dren608. We're doing another Dren608 plays. We're playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. We're going to load in our last game, which was Stream 23. We were at Manaan, and I have been told by both of my sons that before I go get myself involved with too much here, that I'm supposed to go to Yavin. And they said it's, one of them told me that it's important to go to Yavin to get something started, and then I can come back to different planets, and I guess I'm supposed to bounce around to planets because things pop up at other planets as well, which I didn't think would be the case. So now I gotta figure out how to get myself. I think this is my. Yeah, that's where I go back to my ship. Huh? Cameras are deactivated? What the heck was that? Okay, so anything that goes on in your base, they're not doing security on. Okay. I guess that's what that means. Alright, so I'm supposed to go to Yavin, they tell me. Should I talk to everybody having been here? Or should I wait till I get to Yavin? I don't know. Let's do it.
Yeah, what do you want?
How about, do you know anything about this?
Waterworld's never had much of an appeal for us to conquer. They may put up a good fight in their own environment. No match for us, of course. But they don't really have anything of value, either. The thing this world is good for is a substance known as KOTOR. KOTOR is the single best healing substance in the galaxy. But the Mandalore are not as weak and fragile as your Republic and Sith warriors. When we enter a battle, we carry weapons powerful enough to pulverize cities. Both in our wars and in our own personal combats, there are no survivors. So KOTOR does not hold the appeal it does for your peoples. Do you have anything else you want to ask?
No.
Your choice.
Grumpy old man.
I'm here if you want something done right.
You're grumpier than me. Yeah, I'm not gonna take you around much more. Where am I at on the ship? Maybe go talk to Mission? I need to go the other way, right? I need to go the other way? Mission's in here, right? Yeah, go talk to Mission.
Hey there, what can I do for you? Manaan's the source for all the KOTOR in the galaxy. That's why there's fish-faced Selkath can stay neutral in this whole Sith Republic war. But I don't know much else about this place. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you?
Do we talk to her about her brother again, or have we already
I've
done?
made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not gonna dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
No. Alright.
Want to practice your skills, eh? Sure,
Oh,
I'll play a few hands.
I didn't want to do this.
Though. I don't want to bet with you.
No, I didn't want to do this. And I can't get out. Plus or minus 1, plus... Where are all my plus and minuses? I thought I had... I'm really confused. See, that one says plus or minus, but I've been buying plus or minus cards all along. It doesn't look like I have them. Well, maybe because they have the red bar, that means they're plus or minus. Okay. I'm really confused as to why it doesn't keep that plus or minus. I'm just trying to make sure these are all plus or minus cards. That way I can use them either way. Depending on what I draw. Yeah, see, I bought a lot of plus or minus ones. I probably need more, I've got 2 2s, 2 3s, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6 ones. Alright. I really didn't want to play. Let's just get this over with quickly. I'm just trying to get through this game because it won't let me escape. There. I have been defeated. Good. I didn't want to play that game. I hit the wrong key. Did not want to play that Pazaak game. Didn't even try. G3M4 doesn't have anything more to say. We need to go to the bridge. Should I talk to Juhani? Don't talk to Juhani. In a bit. I don't know if I'm supposed to talk to her after landing.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
If we could talk?
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Okay, there's nothing there.
Of course. If there is anything else,
Nope. I thought there was going to be a conversation thingy, but I guess not. That's interesting that they say, I want to talk, and then when you get there, there's nothing to talk about. That's kind of wasted effort. Like, there's nothing to talk about. We shouldn't be talking. And Jolee doesn't want to talk to me no more. Alright. According to my sons, they tell me that I should go... I'm supposed to go to Yavin. These coordinates point to a small space station orbiting the gas giant Yavin. Alright, they tell me I'm supposed to go there. I don't know why. So anything that goes sideways from here on out, it's my son's fault. Not my fault. Not my fault, chat. I didn't do it. Honest, I didn't do it. cinematic there. You guys can't see it, unfortunately. I have not figured out why OBS does not pick up the cinematics in the window. It just doesn't understand. It will not pick up like the star travel and stuff. I guess it's going to some kind of a something that OBS is just not recognizing is actually in the window. It doesn't make any sense. Well, another thing for me to try and figure out. Sorry about the black screen, but basically it's just the Ebon Hawk flying around in space. And now I'm going to a small space station. It'll probably show you after I land. For some reason, it's not picking it up in the OBS window. And I don't know why. I'd hate to have to do like a display capture to get everything. Alright. So, since I'm here, let's talk to you.
Yes, what's on your mind?
What do you know?
I don't really know much about this place. Sorry.
Never mind.
You got it.
Girlfriend?
How can I help?
Oh. Talking about what you said before about giving into your emotions? I don't remember
Yes,
this.
I did end that quite abruptly, didn't I? Perhaps a master could have addressed my questions with the proper wisdom, but I never should have brought it up here, not with you. Part of my purpose on this mission was to guide you in the way of the light, to help you avoid the temptations of the dark side. But I fear I've failed in that task. I don't think I'm the proper Jedi to guide you. I'm no master. You should have remained with the Council.
Oh, get over yourself already. Why do you say that?
The fact of the matter is, I have never possessed much skill at controlling myself. With the bond that joins us, it seems I have even less. You have maintained the path of the light side, but it has been in spite of my influence, not because of it. It's increasingly obvious I am unable to guide you properly.
Oh, you see that too? I don't need you anymore. So what now?
I don't know. I think I may have made a very big mistake. I simply hope that you are not the one who pays the price, ultimately, for the fact that I can't help you enough.
Maybe we could help each other?
That's a kinder response than I deserve. And I can see there is wisdom in your words. You continue to be there for me, don't you? Even after I keep pushing you away, you're still around when I need you most. You're like no man I've known before. And you're nothing like what I expected you to be after the Council sent us on this mission together.
We're made for each other, Bastila? You have to see that? How do you expect me to be? How did you expect
Well, just
me?
different, I suppose. Things are not going as I thought they would. I need time to think about all this. We should continue on with our mission for now.
What did I just do? Did I just screw something up? Girl, she's actually afraid she may now be a detriment to your development as a Jedi. Okay. He's quacking. This one my son says I won't do. So, okay. Juhani. HK. I'm not good enough to fix HK. Republic Embassy. Think you might have a hard time finding the embassy here in the city. Perhaps it's a big place. Instead, you go south to the first courtyard, then east to the second courtyard, and it's in the northeast section of that area. Okay. And we know that there's a star map there. I did not save the one that I did this because I wanted to keep dragon egg, the dragon egg for my lightsaber, which is why that's sitting there, because I don't want to give that up. Alright, I've talked with my girlfriend, I guess. I don't know if she's my girlfriend or not. I don't know how this works. I'm not too worried about trying to get things down. I'm pretty sure that Jolee Bindo doesn't want to talk to me anymore because he's not in the list. Should we just go out? I don't think Jolee has anything to say to me.
Got something on your mind, dude?
Do you know anything about this
It's
place?
a ship. To be more specific, it's your ship. You tell me. And that's about all I got to say about that. Now, let's get going.
Okay.
Oh, I get it. Let's play with the old man's head, is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
I wish I would have kept his storyline alive, but maybe if I ever play it again, I'll work on it. I get the distinct impression that I'm probably not going to be playing this again anytime soon. That's the way out. It's through him. Is he ready for another war story?
Yeah, what do you want?
More about
the
the
war
war.
we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history.
Okay.
But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
How much did
There
you
weren't
lose?
many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan.
Really?
The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. Revan's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor, only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
You found work as a mercenary?
Yeah, I found word on Taris. Enforcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting. Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
No, I'm fine.
Your choice. I'm here.
Yeah. Okay, now what? His horse destroyed the Mandalorian weaponry and exiled them, scattering them across the Outer Rim. He thinks that now with you, he might find worthy opponents once again, you might try to talk to him later. Okay. Okay, well, does Juhani have something to say? I got a workbench. I really need to figure out how to fix my weapons. Because I've got stuff. What armor am I in? Can I do anything about my armor? Is that what I have on Davik's warsuit? Yeah, I have on Davik's warsuit. I don't think I can upgrade this. I think this is the way it is. Right? Because it gives me 10 versus cold, 10 versus fired. And a bonus of 8. And this is a... See, these things are great for dex builds, like Mission. And/or in battle armor I can't wear. I don't think I can upgrade this. That is what I have on, right? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go here and see if I can upgrade anything. Upgrade items, armor. Oh, I can actually upgrade his armor? It's heavy armor. So you 10 versus cold, 10 versus fire, 10 versus sonic. Immunity to critical hits. It's upgradable armor. What can I upgrade it with? Cool. Also I've got is this, right? Defense bonus of 3? Oh, I've already got that on there. Okay, normally it's a 9. I've already done this. Okay, I've already upgraded it. What about these? Mesh underlay gives us cold and fire resistance. And armor reinforcement, which made it a 7. Okay. And this one? Yeah, I've already done these. Alright, looks like I already have the ones that we're wearing. I already have upgraded. And Kalonord's, I can't do anything else. I've given him the armor reinforcement? But mesh underlay, I can't. I'm really confused. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do that. I do have some ranged weapons. See, I've already put in a beam splitter there. Improved energy cell scope? Hair trigger. Do I not have these? I swear I had these in my inventory. Okay, he's got everything on his. So I guess I don't have... Oh, what's this? I can give him a scope. Well, how do you... No, I don't have a scope. I guess I don't have any upgrades left. I'm really confused. Okay. I have no idea how to do that. You guys in chat and in comments after you see this after the fact, you guys are going to have to let me know what the heck I need to do. I have no idea who to take out here. I don't know who to take. I don't know what I'm going to run into. Let's take her. Maybe Mission? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm going to go out with the girls. Okay, I have no idea where I'm at. So it's just like a space station. What is this? That's to the Ebon Hawk. Okay. Okay. There's an access panel this way. Down here. I guess you just automatically open up the access panel? Okay. This is a little scary that I can just like go press a button and it automatically opens. You would think you would have a little more security on a space station than that. What's that? What do you want? I recognize your ship. Davix, isn't it? Not anymore. But who are you? You new or something? Yeah, I'm new. Very new. I don't know what you're talking about. Force persuade. Open this door. I am your friend. Open this door. I'll blow my way in. I don't know. Will this fail? Got away with it. It just didn't give me a normal persuade. I was kind of disappointed. What have I got in here? Oh, he's got, what is he, a merchant? Why did my son send me here? Suvam Tan. Am I supposed to go stand up here? Well, I can't really see out the window. That's Yavin 4. Or the moon is over there. Okay. Alright, can I turn the map? So there's a door up here. And there's a door over there. And he seems to be a... Can I just open these up and go see what's where? Yeah, I don't know that. Well, there was a little corner there. What's in here? Okay, I cannot open the door. I'll bet you I can't open that one either. I bet you I have to talk to him, don't I? Always making me talk to people. I don't want to talk to people. Well, let's go see what this is. Yeah, I can't open these doors. Okay. So he's got to be the only one that opens them. Stop. Alright, go between the... Oh, come on, girls. Let me through. Let me through, Bastila. Now, where did he go? He's over there. Alright, I guess I have to talk to him? Suvam Tan. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. You don't look like I thought you would. Too human. Too human. Don't see many of your kind out here at all anymore, not since the war at any rate. What brings you here? My sons told me to come here. I'm on a quest for the Jedi Council. I'm trying to defeat Darth Malak. I seek the pieces of a map called to a Starforge. None of your business, bug eyes. I don't know. We'll just go ahead and tell him. Sure, there's something in this system. Except ruins of Exar Kun's war. What ruins? Found a great number of temples dedicated to the ancient Sith. Exar Kun came here 50 years ago. He used the temples to affect in his effort to crush the Republic. 50 years ago? Failed, obviously, and the Republic bombarded the service almost into oblivion during their contract. Now it's left there are a lot of craters and a little bit of jungle. Actually, no, there's several temples. Ah, okay, you're scavenging. Last couple of years has been tinkering with what I found there, getting some of it to work, modifying the stuff that the smugglers and Trandoshans bring to me to look at. Okay. Oh, you're an adventurer. Let's tinker with stuff I found lying around the ruins on Yavin 4. Of course, with them it's usually weapons and things. But I have just so many ideas that people haven't seemed to come up with yet. It's really quite astonishing. Oops. So who are the Trandoshans? Scum mostly. They look like big two-legged lizards. Okay. Oh. What do they want with you? Some are here a couple of years after the war ended. Usually they don't bargain with people they find alone in abandoned space stations. But we worked out a deal. I'll give them a few of my more applicable inventions at reasonable prices, and they'll keep me supplied with food and new material. It's worked out well so far for years, really. With Aphett gone, they've been getting ideas, though. What else you want to know? Plays Pazaak. Should I try a game of Pazaak? See if I can actually beat somebody? Actually, I do. The Aquilus brother comes here by regularly, likes to play a bunch. And I kind of picked up the habit from him. I've actually gotten pretty good at it myself. I'll play you a couple of rounds if you want. Be warned though, I don't play for small amounts. Sure, let's play. Oh, let's wager 750. Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can win. Okay, we'll hold on an 8. Let me get to 6. I get a 15. 16. I've got to go for another one. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. Wow. I'm not doing so good, alright. Gonna lose 750 credits here. Oh, for the love of Mike! Okay, I can't win this game. He wins. Yeah, I can't win. Yep, I lose. Some other time. I don't have that much money. Stuff like Transocean swords were brought for me to look at. A few things I've been making from parts. They're cheap though, they pay a lot for what I can make. And anything I sell you, I can't exactly sell to them now, can I? Anyway, I've got a few more advanced things you can look at. I'm always working on more, so you can check back some other time if I don't have what you want right now. Does he have? Holy crap. 10,000 credits. 6,000 credits. 8,500 credits. 3,500 credits. 3,000 credits. 4,000 credits. Oh. I have nothing. And show list. Sell list, I don't think he have anything he wants. He'll actually buy a light armor for 650. You buy lightsabers? He buys lightsabers. It's a pretty good price for the crystals too. Oh, that's expensive for him. Why are those so expensive? Interesting. Okay, so some things are wow. Alright, well, interestingly, he buys for fairly expensive stuff, too. I'll sell him a couple of those. Buy that. These things are all useless. I gotta remember to use those adrenaline things. I've got armor reinforcement. Droid light plating. I'm going to be using medium or better, right? So might as well make a little bit of money while I'm here. I guess that's why I'm supposed to be here. I only have 2 droids, so I don't think I need to have 3 of those. So I got back a bit of my money. And there's some... It's got some serious buying of lightsabers and stuff. He really likes that one. I mean, even parts he'll buy a ton. Huh. Well, I'm gonna sell him one of these. I'll keep another one. So even though I lost the 750, I came out ahead. Okay. Okay. So I don't... Am I supposed to... Is that all? Didn't he have somebody else he was interested? How did you know Davik? Okay. Things are a bit more uncertain. I asked about the Trandoshans. Who are the smugglers? Ronin, Zakalus, Twilix, whatever. Might have heard of them. Okay, yeah. Okay, they found my talents very useful. Trandoshans, they get me to patch up and upgrade what they bring and pay me well for it. They also bring news and supplies. I think you've already asked him about himself. He's a recluse that builds stuff, right? He's Yavin system, which has the ruins of Exar Kun. He doesn't know anything about that because I already asked him. My son said this is supposed to, like, start a thing? I don't understand. It's not letting me play Pazaak again. Okay, should we try to talk to him about Pazaak again? Alright, let's try this again. I'm trying to take it down a little bit. Go to 300. See if he'll play for 300. Yeah, see what I draw. 2 2s, 2 1s. Okay. All right. Okay. I really don't understand how this works. Wow. My son said you're supposed to be able to beat him fairly easily, but I can't do it. Every hand's been tied. I'm gonna lose this one. Well, you know, I won a set. Oh, I might actually win one. Yeah, he wins that set. I can't do anything about it. I'm lost. Damn it. Here we go. I'm gonna lose. He wins. No. So he doesn't have anything really to sell me that I can afford. Probably be here when you get back. What? I'm nobody, do nothing. The system for over 50 years before the station was even built. Sit around all day, tinker with this and that, trying out a few of my new ideas. Why did you come here? Old Republic Supply Depot from when they were fighting Exarchun. Once they destroyed Yavin for service, though, they didn't need it anymore. Once they'd gone, I decided to move in and use the place myself. It's not very roomy, but I think it's turned out alright, and it's close to Yavin 4, where I get most of my parts. Nobody comes here except the smugglers and Trandoshans anyway, so I get left alone the way I like it. Okay. And I don't think this hasn't changed, right? Yeah, this is still the same. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. All this good stuff, but I don't have that kind of credits. And I'm just losing credits to him playing Pazaak. My son said you're supposed to be able, it's like programmed to lose. He's not programmed to lose. Not anymore. Okay, I don't understand why I had to come here. I mean, there's nothing over here, right? Am I supposed to, like, walk around in these places? I don't think I can go in here. There's nothing here. I can't go through those other doors. So I'm really confused. I have no idea why I was supposed to come here. Other than to frustrate me and tell me that I can't have stuff. Back on the Ebon Hawk. So I don't understand what that was all about. I did get to sell some stuff. I have an armor reinforcement thing, but I can't seem to use it, right? Utilities. I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing. So I have an armor reinforcement, but I don't seem to be able to put that on. Okay, so I have an armor reinforcement. So I've already done that. I've already done all these. Okay. And weapons, I don't have any thing I can put on these weapons. Okay, I don't understand how this all works. Okay. Well, that was kind of a waste. I guess. That was really a waste. I don't know, my son said I could beat him at Pazaak, but I don't know. I think they've upgraded it since he's played. Because alright, what am I doing here? So we've been at this for an hour. I went to Yavin. I don't see that it did anything. I guess. Should I just travel around to the planets and see if there's anything going on? I don't want it to Korvan. I could go back to Tatooine. Go to Manaan. We go to Dantooine. Kashyyyk. I'm really confused. Just go back and see if they have anything different to sell. Alright, I'm just travel around a bit. Unfortunately, you get black screens. I really wish it wouldn't do that. I don't know how to make it not do that. Why does it... That's really bizarre. Okay, No, that didn't do anything. Well, Hortense. Why doesn't it pick that up in the window? It's still a window on my screen. That's very annoying. Sorry about the black screens, folks. You're missing the... They have like a cinematic, but it's not... OBS is not picking it up. It's like it's not inside the window. It's like an overlay of the window? I don't understand. No, I'm just here to check out the local merchants and see if they've gotten anything new. No, I went too far. I really dislike this. No, it's not who I want. I just want to go out. Alright, where were the merchants? They were over there. I don't remember them having anything. And then I need to go outside to get to the other merchant.
이쿠쿠노 노바 물리라 지군 동히군 전칭 네 보보제 마타 네 부제도 봐도 와는 이디보보 동 카지군 이다하던가 이킹쿠노 아주다
Okay.
부제도 봐도 와는 무제
He didn't really... A lot of this is stuff I sold him. Right? Because like this, he wants 2,500 for... Yeah. Awareness. Infiltrator gloves. Of course, very expensive. Corrosion's very expensive. And a strength enhancer. What does that do? Nothing. Okay, so he did not really have anything. Okay, and then this guy is the...
동하이 도암지 룬디하동가
repair kits, droid plating, heavy, but I'm really not going to be using my droids that much. What I was looking for was like weaponry stuff. Computer probe, computer use, demolitions, security. It's got a regular stun ray and a shield disruptor. Okay. Before I buy anything from you, I've got to go outside the building. And they don't let me go outside easily. Oh, going the wrong way. No, I want to go outside. you making it so hard, game? Can't find my way around the frickin' map. No, that's not the way out. Damn it, where's the... I don't like that I can't just like click on the little map and just have it make me path there. I need to go out to here. This is the guy that had grenades. I don't know if he gets reloaded with them or not. Heavy armor. Bronzium light battle armor. Okay. Senegar war suit? This is nothing. Not even upgradable, I don't think. So he's got adhesive grenades, sonic grenades, awning grenades, concussion grenades. So no regular frag grenades. I have found the grenades to not really be useful. He does have flamethrowers. For the droid. I guess I'll buy another flamethrower. I think I'm gonna buy another flamethrower. Just so that I have a spare one for HK-47. Alright.
How can I help?
Well, I wasn't expecting to talk to her here, but,
You've been patient with me, haven't you? I suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say.
yes, I think
With all
so.
my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
I don't know.
Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you.
Okay. Me or my ability to use
The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malak must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. Into your feelings is going to the dark side, isn't it? Give into your feelings, I guess. I don't know.
What I've been trying to tell you is that I've reached a decision, but this is not the proper place for this discussion. I think we should have some privacy for this. We can talk about this the next time we return to the Ebon Hawk.
Okay, well, that's what we're doing. Is we're returning to the Ebon. No, we're just going back to the Ebon Hawk. Let's get this over with. Let's just get on the boat. I've come here to do what I wanted to do. And now I've got to walk all the way up to the bridge. This is a real pain. Is this any easier using a controller? All right, let's see if we
How
can
can I help?
this over.
Yes, I promised you an answer when we reached the Ebon Hawk, didn't I? But I'm afraid you won't like it. We should have some privacy for this.
Okay, she's not gonna like me.
You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise. You will be a great Jedi, I think. I hope. In some ways you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny. But at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
And I feel more alive when I'm with you. Sounds right.
I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be tested on this mission. By facing and overcoming my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and the dangers of emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted to hear, but I felt that it was important you know our infatuation was nothing more than a result of our powerful bond.
Okay. You're rationalizing, Bastila. You're scared to face the truth.
You're the one who can't face the truth. Malak has to be stopped. How can I do that if I let myself be blinded by my feelings for you? You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
No! You don't have us always be strong, Bastila. You have to give in just this once.
But I can't. Malak will...
This is the Han Solo in me. Shut up and kiss me, you babbling fool. Or I can say I love you, Bastila, and I know you love me. Oh, anybody that's online with me? I see there's some people in here, maybe? Which one? I can't save here. I'm gonna go with 1. I'm pretty sure 2 is the right thing to name it.
Oh my.
Okay, we don't get to see the kiss.
I shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love.
Didn't feel wrong to me.
It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now. Not while we still have to deal with Malak. I'm sorry. I don't blame you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before somebody sees us together.
Yeah, that was the wrong one. Yep. Okay, I screwed up. Okay. Okay, we don't have to worry about romances anymore. Okay, that was weird. I mean, the obvious choice was to say I love you, Bastila, blah, blah, blah. But I just had to do the Han Solo choice. So she's not going to talk to me anymore. No more little chats. Okay, where do we go to now? There was nothing on Tatooine. I don't think there was anything at Kashyyyk. So I guess we'll go back to Manaan. I don't know. I don't understand how this is working. They told me going to Yavin would do something. I went there. I lost like 1,000 credits worth of stuff. Lost 1,000 credits. Sold about a little bit less than that back to them. I could go back to Manaan and try and do something here. Kashyyyk. I don't understand. I guess I'd go back to Manaan. Another little black screen's coming, guys, because it's not... My OBS is not picking up the travel stuff. I don't know what to do about that. I suppose I have to have the display thing. Maybe I have to do a full display. But I can't make the window any bigger. Right? I think the window's as big as it can get, isn't it? Graphics. I guess it's under graphics. I don't know what that means. It doesn't seem to let me, like, pick a size of the window for the game. Screen resolution. So 1280 by 960 is about as big as I can go. Okay. Okay. Okay, I don't understand. Alright, we're gonna go back to Manaan because I don't understand what's going on here. So, more black screen, sorry guys. I'm just skipping through it because no reason for you guys to sit through a black screen. And now we're back on Manaan. I don't know who to take out on Manaan. So I'm gonna take the girls to start with and see what I'm running into. Have to go to my left. And then back out the door. So I'm gonna take Bastila. No. Bringing the girls along for now. And when we go out here, stuff goes on. I said to go south. East, what's this? Sith hangar. Private hangar. This was a security hangar. Cleaning droid doesn't want to talk to me. There's a merchant. I didn't even see there was a merchant here. And this is a door. Okay. There's a merchant here. I should go probably see the merchant. See what he's got to say for himself. There are foods and provisions and have contacts with resellers across the world to provide you, the customer, the best shopping experience possible. How we can help you today? Well, let's see what his inventory is. And he's here to service your customer. Metapacks, repair kits, parts, computer spikes. Computer spikes? Why are you selling computer spikes? Why would you sell me computer spikes? Thermal detonators. Plasma grenades. Cryoband grenades. I kind of like cryobands because they freeze people in place. Got a lot of adrenaline stuffy. Hyperadrenaline. He's actually got some concussion grenades. Some cryoband grenades. And I'm gonna take one of these. I don't have him much to sell him. Right? I don't have anything that really I would want to sell him. What does he want for this? Next door blade? Alright, well. That was interesting. Do we go through this door? Can we go through this door? It says we can go through this door. It's a cleaning droid. Follow the cleaning droid. Nubassa. Oh, there's a guy that I have to, what are these? Oh, I can't go there. Whatever they are. Nubassa. Okay, new fish person to talk to. Off-worlder, but might you have an exotic species for sale? Nothing dangerous. What sort of exotic species? What is that supposed to be for? Is that if that's the Giska and you don't poison it and get rid of them? Why would you want to buy animals? Life from other planets, you see, but our government hopes to change that. Okay. A zoological compound for visitation by the public and are hoping to stock it with non-offensive foreign creatures of all types. It's actually procuring the exotic species we need. The court restrictions are quite prohibitive, to say the least. So you want to smuggle them? Not use such a harsh word, off-worlder. Let us say I'm interested in engaging in private trade. That is allowed according to our laws. Finding off-worlders that deal in such trade is most difficult, however. I've become quite desperate. Might you have what I seek? No, I don't have anything for you. Something potentially interesting. Please remember me. My name is Nubassa. I hope to see you again. So what am I supposed to... How am I supposed to capture anything? This game doesn't let you capture stuff. I don't understand what's going on. Docking Bay 26B. Security droid 2,476. More security droids. I don't know what these are. They won't let me go in them. There's another door. Can I open it? I probably should be saving here.
What can I do?
Not you, hon. I need to save. I've been running around here, not paying attention at all. We'll save with that one. I'm not going back to Dantooine. I should have saved before I talked with Bastila. Should have told her I loved her.
Yes?
Now she won't like me no more. What are these things? I don't know what these things are. They look like some kind of transport things. 26A. I don't know where I'm going. I was trying to make a circle. I guess. And I can't go out this door. So that's the end of this. Alright, what's the map look like? That's it? Didn't I go farther than this? It's telling me it's only this big, but I went all the way. I'm really confused. That map does not look right. So there's this one here. This one here. That's the merchant. Did I not go through this door? And I can't go through this door. I'm really confused. Oh, I guess I have to go through here. Okay. I thought this was a door before. I'm really confused. Oh, this door? West Central Courtyard. Alright, here we go. New place. New place that I don't know anything about. Open up the map. There's absolutely nothing in there. Okay. It's got a name. Jolan Aphett. Who are you? Oh, he's a Pazaak player. Every family's got to have one. Oh, not right now. Okay, so he's your Pazaak player. I think every planet has at least one Pazaak player. Some have more. So I guess Pazaak's the way you're supposed to make money. Okay, I don't see anything up here. So through another door, I guess. Visitors area. Is that where I want to go? To the visitors area. What the hell is that? That is a security droid. Hello, security droid. Oh, who's this? Selka Port. Port official. I guess I talked to him? Here, I trust you will follow all the rules governing the activities of off-worlders. Laws of pathetic fish don't concern me. What are the rules exactly? Kolto smuggling is punishable by death. If you're carrying an unprocessed kolto, you better have a permit. The other rule is also very simple. Keep the peace. Here on Manaan, we maintain a careful neutrality and we react very harshly to people who jeopardize their neutral status. Any confrontations between Sith and Republic are dealt with swiftly and decisively. Is this understood? How can you be neutral when the Sith are trying to conquer everything? Gotta ask. Independence of Manaan as much as the Republic does. As long as we continue to control the production of a resource as valuable as kolto, we have no need to fear any conquering fleet. Should Manaan ever come under attack, we would destroy the supply of kolto and vanish beneath the oceans of our world. Even the Sith are not willing to risk the loss of a commodity as valuable as kolto. It is based on your own alliances, human. Only the Selketh can best protect the interests of Manaan and Eltis City. You will have to pay this fee each time you dock on Manaan, or you will not be permitted into Ahto City. I keep trying this. Yes, you do not need to pee.
I can be pretty convincing when I have to be. But that mind trick is something else.
It's about to sit here now with you. You may come and go as you please, so long as you do not leave the planet. If you do, you will have to pay the doctor fee once more. That's why they wanted me to go do Yavin before I got this far. Because then I'd have to pay the fee twice. But I keep persuading myself out of fees. Okay, now I'm in Ahto City. I have no idea where I'm at. Selkath everywhere. Do they talk? Well, I do not have time to converse with you. I hope to find what you're looking for here on Manaan. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking for here on Manaan. Some star thing that's probably at the bottom of the ocean. Selkath Traveler. It's a Selkath Traveler. What's this? A place to hide, go to sleep. Sith soldiers. Selkath, where? Okay, they're gonna say the same thing. Selkath. This way? West Courtyard. Is that where I was supposed to go? Oh, my OBS disconnected. It's reconnected. So if you got a little glitch there, that's what that was. Alright, what's my time? Hour and a half. I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh, well, let's go to Ahto West. I don't know if I'm supposed to be here or not. Elora? Somebody who's got a name. Named characters usually means quest, right? Hey, I don't really want to come talk to you.
I was told that you're a friend of Jolee Bindo, and that Jolee has returned to the sector. Please, I must speak to him. It's very urgent.
Who are you?
My name is Elora. My husband, Sunry, and Jolee are old friends. Now Sunry needs Jolie's help.
Tell Jolee?
Please, I beg you to bring Jolee to speak to me about my husband. Sunry's life depends on it.
Hey, let me get to my map. Party selection. Mission, sit out. Jolee, come here.
Jolee, it is you. I need your help.
Elora, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why? Whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolee. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolee. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Elora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Elora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
I have a quest. So now I have Jolie's request. Nope, nope, nope. Active quest. Okay, go talk to the judges, I guess. Where are the courts? I have no idea where anything is. It's not like they give you a map. Those are Sith. Judge Shulkar, is this the courts?
The Republic respects the peace of Ahto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
Okay.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both Republicans said to be equally at fault at this breach of the peace. Should throw all parties involved into the Ahto City jail, but since no Sokas were harmed in this conflict, they'll show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. The court is dismissed, though I warn you that further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. Don't blow things up, jackasses. Is this the one I talked to? Which judge do I talk to? Let's start with this one. On behalf of the self-government of Manaan, and my task today to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both the Republic and the Sith Empire. Okay. Experiences with another party, then you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult with the Republic Embassy before pressing formal charges. Is something you wish to bring to my attention? I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry. I guess. That is acceptable. I believe in Manaan legal tradition the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. A neutral party can investigate and present evidence to the trial and argue the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe you could fulfill this role adequately.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
be it. You are now appointed arbiter in the case of Sunry versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I now inform you of the pertinent facts of this case. You have a limited amount of time in which to investigate and organize the defense of your client, and I advise you to use it wisely. Sunry was leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Nilko Bwass. He has been charged with murder and is being held in the Ahto City prison facility. Due to his crippled status, he is being kept in a solitary prison. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. Manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Found dead of a blaster wound and an incriminating Republic medal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunry or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunry. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors in this case. This is also your first case. You are off-worlder. I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive. Alright. Talk to the judges. You have read the men's unreacting, so this is how I can. When a man with such a reputable past as Sunry would murder a Sith woman, especially not from behind. But knowing the Sith, there was probably some deception involved. They seek to do the same thing to us here. There's been much pressure by the Sith on our government, and even the judges themselves, to deliver a guilty verdict in this case. The letter of the law is absolute, and we will not be compromised for Sith power games. Okay. What did you think of Sunry? At this time, he fought for the Republic and the Sith aggression improved followers. I have great respect for the accomplishments and find it tragic that he finds himself in the current condition. And more individuals like him right now, I do not believe the Sith would be as great a problem as to your people. Not for now. Okay, I need to go talk to this judge. Okay, so those questions only. Anything suspicious? This cripple could kill Elisa. I think that there must have been another there who killed her. Perhaps one of their witnesses. I do not know the reason for the medal clutched in Elisa's hand either, but it may have been that she fought them off even as she died. I think this may be the work of some Republic conspiracy, and I'm not afraid to say so. If the only means I have of hurting the Republic is through Sunry, then so be it. Is that all? Yeah, I know what you're... Okay. Now I need to talk to these judges. Yeah. Anything suspicious? Well, I have often wondered if Sunry was so innocent. Why was he seen fleeing the scene of the crime? Why would he have been running if he had not committed the crime himself, or was at least aware of what occurred? This case seems fairly simple and obvious to me. Your Republic types stick together, however, I assume you will go to the lengths to defend it. What else do you want to ask? What did you think of it? People is admired by your people here on Manaan, even seems to maintain some sort of relations with them still. He's capable of some... Still believe in him to be... He is certainly capable of actions that would result in this murder. Okay, no. One sympathetic, three not. What do you need? Do you have anything suspicious? Straightforward. Sunry's from the Republic, the last one from the Sith. The Great Empire is battling now. What about that conflict with their minions too? Okay. No. And then you're the one I first took to. Questions about the trial? What do you have? The medal that was found clutched in the Sith's hand. I find it most odd that such a blatantly incriminating piece of evidence would be left at the scene of the crime. We have analyzed the evidence and it does not appear to be a replica, but I still have my doubts. In the midst of the crime, though, Sunry could well have lost it. I have seen much more improbable things in my 10 years in the court.
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elas's hand.
Another matter we should inquire about human? No. Okay. I need to go on a murder mystery. Come along, lady. Come on, Jedi. We're on a murder mystery. Run. So I don't know where everything is here. So I gotta run around down the hallway.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
Okay, I don't like this.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of a Republic recruiting drive right now. I need to hire these mercenaries before they sign up with the Sith.
Why are you hiring mercenaries?
In case you hadn't noticed, there's a war on. If we don't hire these mercs, the Sith will. Now, excuse me. I have to continue my recruitments.
Okay. I suppose that makes some sense. What are these signs that I cannot read? Who are you? Nilko Bwass. Okay, what the hell do you want? You're having all of there. Floating city is beautiful, is it not? A lot more friendly than most of the Self-Hatchet. Then you speak the truth, human. My people are suspicious of outsiders. They fear destruction of our beautiful planet. So yet, our ecosystem is complex and fragile, and I fear the preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? Task I would ask, human. Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want? I always am a reward for this human. I only require information, nothing more. Yeah. I've been hiring mercenaries many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is of great concern to me. I only seek the reason for this change in Republic policy. Answer or either twist the truth that furthers their own goals. Oops. The mercenaries are well aware of the high wages the public is paying. They would not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Public actions, and I will pay you 500 credits. Damn it.
I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal. Still, if this Selkath has concerns, we could look into it for him.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place it doesn't belong, and you might not like what you find.
Why they do not return. Oh, find where they're going and why they do not return. Okay. Yeah, okay, fine. It's another quest. I have many quests. Traveler. KOTOR, yes. Who the hell are you? Who are these people? Where am I? know who these people are.
I hope you're here to play some Pazaak. I don't come here looking for sparkling conversation. So clear out.
So you're here for Pazaak. Viridian mercenary. Mercenary. Alright, two mercenaries.
Not for hire. Perhaps the Mandalorian of the Juhani can help you. Though they lack the stomach for certain jobs.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not surprised. There are few on this watery world who feel comfortable in my presence.
You're a Dorian mercenary. Okay. Who are these people? This guy's gonna be sick? Who are you? Oh, he's got hyper battle stimulant. That's the one that's +2, yeah. +2 attack, +2 damage for 2 minutes. Well, he's all about drugs, isn't he? Well, that one's a good one to buy. I'll spend the money on it. Okay.
Hey man, clear out. You're cramping my style with the ladies.
Okay, you're an idiot.
If you're here to offer me a job, I'm not interested right now. I got so many offers I can't keep up as it is. Maybe that Iridorian skullslacker at the bar, or the Johnny nerf herder cowering in the corner is available.
Okay, I don't understand.
Why are you telling me?
I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to. This is all mercenaries in a bar. This is not where I need to be. Right? We need to go find somewhere else. Get out of my way, kids. This is not where I was planning on going. I need to go talk to the Republic, too. Where the hell am I? I need to go to the right. But I can't go to the right. Right, because this just takes me back out. Where am I going? Where's this taking me? West Central Courtyard? I don't know where I'm going. I've already been here? Yeah, I've already been here. Won't tell me where everything is. That was the port official. That's to the docking bay. East Central? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Not real clear on where everything is. of my way, people. Jesus. Getting old. KOTOR Distribution Center. Don't think I'm supposed to go in there.
Jolee, may I have a moment? There's something I wish to speak to you about.
Yep, I figured it was only a matter of time until we had the whole come back to the order discussion. Well, I guess there's no avoiding it now, so let's get it over with.
I know you have issues with the order, but you are a Jedi, Jolee. You command the Force. Without the guidance of the Council, how can you avoid falling to the dark side?
Well, I've managed to avoid it the last 20 years or so. Besides, light side, dark side, they don't mean the same to me as they do to you. I don't see in absolutes.
So you don't have a problem with Malak and the Sith?
I want to stop Malak as much as anyone. But I don't have to join the Order to do it. Look at Carth, or Canderous. They're with us in this quest, but they aren't Jedi. The capacity for good or evil, like the Force itself, is in all living creatures. And belonging to the Jedi Order, or the Sith, or any group, won't change what you are at your core.
I see you are quite adamant. No doubt you've had ample time to think on this during your long seclusion. I guess it was foolish of me to think I could sway your position so easily.
Yeah, I'm old and stubborn. But I appreciate the effort. But from now on, you can just think of me as any other non-Jedi in our little group. With a lightsaber. And Force powers.
That makes you a Jedi, you twit. That's just hilarious. It makes me turn around and talk to you people. I'm trying to get out of here to find this stupid hotel. Is it an East Courtyard? I don't remember where everything is. Let's go in here. Another whole new place. What's all this? Republic soldiers.
Your precious Republic's days are numbered. It won't be long until Malak turns his armada loose on Coruscant itself.
Save your empty threats, Sith scum. Malak isn't stupid enough to attack the core worlds, now with the entire Republic fleet waiting for him.
You're a fool. When the Sith descend on Coruscant, our numbers will block out the sun itself. The galactic senators will collapse trembling in fear and beg for mercy at Malak's feet.
You underestimate the Republic's resolve.
What the heck was that?
We'll die before we surrender Coruscant.
That can be arranged. Remember what happened to Taris. Malak could do the same to the core worlds.
He wouldn't dare.
Now it is you who underestimate our resolve.
Okay. Can I talk to you guys? No? Can't talk to you guys?
I have to stop talking to Sith. They make me want to break so many laws just to pound the smirk off their faces.
Okay. Where is this hotel? Why do you make it so hard to find everything? Don't they have maps? Oh, I went too far again. Damn it. There's the Republic Embassy. There's just a door. Visitors Hotel. That's where I need to go. I'm trying to do the whodunit. Not that we're a very good Sherlock, but Ignis? Are you the guy who runs this place? Okay, it's not working. Uh-oh. It's broken. There we go.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want, too.
Who are the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazaak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
What did you see?
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or 2 later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could it have gone on?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
Okay,
What do you want to know?
Okay, no more questions for now.
Okay.
Okay. So where are the other... Where are the other people? We're supposed to be being held here. Firth me.
You with the cell, Carth? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Alassa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
Oh, that's a room there?
She rented a room every week or so. Coincidentally, it was right about the same time that Sunry would show up. They didn't seem all that discreet, either. I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith master?
Well, Alassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
I don't know if I'm good enough. Why didn't I save before I started all this? Alright, we're gonna try.
You know, I think I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Alassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
Ah. Oh, I don't want to hit me.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
I got dark side points, huh? So by force persuading him, I got dark side points. Okay. So maybe I shouldn't be doing force persuade. I don't know why I'm getting dark side points there. What's that? What is this? Alright, I gotta go talk to this guy. The criminal.
Chiki kun selka, Jona mulira ton glupor kinba no kun nek lorja.
I have questions about the murder of
Glupor
Elora.
ton hit wana ji selkat agi inko tune glupor mulira, chuna mulira, tonk glupor kipa non kun nek sit.
Everything about Sith Lady's room. What about her room?
Glupor picha ge borang turang. Glupor wanki yuma batmalyo no wish. Glupor no una punkpa mulira kon.
Okay, just curious. No one paid me. I don't know. Get dark side points for doing that.
Kun mulira slimo poi wanga kyuna kachisa glupor. Tong abog sinchan glupor.
Now, Sith man came up to Glupor after murder. Before Sokath arrived. He say he give Glupor good money if Glupor put metal into Sith's hand. Aha. Glupor plant evidence and leave no trace, but Glupor not recognize Sith man anyway. Glupor not recognize humans very well.
Glupor bagra shak konticha
No use to Selkat, so not bother to tell them. Well, that the Sith men say he killed Glupor if Glupor speaks. No. Glupor think he can't talk more right now. Glupor feels the need to lie down. Maybe just stay here. What have I done here? I am consented to appoint you arbiter. I've given you the following information as well. The scene leaving the scene of the murder after a blaster shot was heard. Sunry was noticeably crippling injuries from his past experience as a war hero against the Sith was definitely him. This is testified to by the proprietor of the hotel where they occurred, Ignis. In the room that had rented, a Sith woman, Alyssa, was found dead, clutching a Republic War medal in her hand. There were two witnesses. Ignis. The hotel. Okay. But it's not telling me what I found out from the Glupor. That's that the Sith made him plant a medal as evidence against Sunry after the murder occurred. It would seem that the Sith are indeed trying to point blame at Sunry. Cook fell open and revealed that she has to carry a lightsaber of the mark of a Jedi. It would seem that Laser might have been a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. Can I talk to him? Okay, now I need to find the prison. Does Joey have anything to say about this?
Got something on your mind?
About Sunry, how do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I know. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too, or so I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. Well, I don't expect much these days.
Well, you're rude, Joey. What's this door? That doesn't look like that's a door I should go into.
How can I help?
Then I suggest we move on.
So there's a door there I can't get into. What is this door? I can't see the scene of the crime? Can I not see the scene of the crime?
You're the one defending... It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on. Well, okay.
Don't I hear that again?
You were the one defending Sun. Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
I don't think so.
Well, okay.
So we've got a metal planted. There's a mysterious man. Let's talk to the mysterious man.
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface. Let us just say that I'm an interested party, and that I have concerns. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elasa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Huh?
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies. No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
What the heck was that? Now I'm really confused. Oh, yeah. Eagle Man, that's probably true. GameBit, X23, welcome for stopping in. Eagle Man, welcome for stopping in. Thanks for the chat. This is my first time through, and I tend to play male characters the first time through of any game. And if it's a role-playing game, I try to play something that's more utilitarian and support, rather than, you know, big tank bash or something. So I took a scout to start out with, and then I went to becoming because of the way I built my character, it seemed like Guardian was the thing to do for the Jedi part. So that's where that all came from. I am kind of enjoying the first time playing for the you know, little twists in the story and stuff. I do not like the mechanics. the combat mechanics and everything have just got me in fits. Alright, well, I'm supposed to go in here. Should I talk to these two? Should I talk to her about that? She's gonna say anything?
How can I help?
Let's get this over with.
We've already been over this. It was a moment of weakness, a stumble brought on by unbridled passions. But my emotions are firmly in check once more. We need to stay focused on stopping Darth Malak.
Okay.
And I want the others to stay focused as well. I don't want them to get suspicious and start gossiping about our little encounter. So until the mission is over, we need to act with discretion. We shouldn't speak of this anymore. Not until Malak is defeated.
Okay. We kissed. That was it. You're a nut. Alright, we have to be devious in Republic Embassy. How badly is my dark side points going? I'm getting dark side points. I'm just falling away from the light. I'm going to become a dark Jedi. Oh, how are we doing on experience points? 122. I need 100. How are you guys doing? Oh god, we need like 8,000 experience points for them. Okay, this is not gonna go well. This is not gonna go well at all. Into the embassy we go. Let's go into the embassy. This is not gonna go well. Hello, security droid. Why are you in our embassy? Sovereign Republican territory. You should be eliminated. Who are you? Roland Wann. What the frick were you?
Welcome to Manaan. I'm Roland Wann. As the official representative of the Republic Embassy on this planet, I'm here to help all citizens of the Republic should they require aid.
I'm investigating the Sunry case. Huh? Why are soldiers loading so much KOTOR?
KOTOR is a precious resource. Its healing powers are near miraculous. During times of war, KOTOR becomes even more valuable. As long as we have the permits, we will continue to harvest KOTOR and ship it to our Republic soldiers battling against the Sith. Of course, the Sith enjoy the very same privileges. If there was some way we could gain an edge over the Sith in our KOTOR supply, but the Selkath are fiercely protective of their neutrality in this conflict. They do not want to grant either side an advantage.
I guess I have to do this.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
That's one possibility.
If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else? Oh, of course. Of course, I'll do whatever I can. But I'm only a simple diplomatic representative of the Republic. I doubt I can be of any use to the Jedi Council.
Oh, I asked.
An ancient and forgotten race. And you think it may be here on Manaan?
You know something.
Well, perhaps. But if you want to get information about that, you'll have to do something for me first.
Oh, we gotta try the persuade.
No. You do what I want and maybe I can help you out. Until then, nothing. We were using a submersible reconnaissance droid in the ocean surrounding Ahto City, and it was damaged. It took a data recording of the outside of the city before being driven off by the Faraxan sharks, but while it was returning to the surface, it encountered difficulties and was disabled. Its automatic systems floated it to the surface, but we could not retrieve it in time. The Sith were applying subtle pressure to the Selkath authorities for some reason we've not determined, and were able to delay us long enough that they could retrieve the droid before we did. The droid's data centers are heavily encrypted, so it will take the Sith several days, we believe, to get to its data. It was captured 12 hours ago. It is imperative that we get it back.
where is the
It's
droid?
heavily guarded, we're sure, in the Sith embassy here on Manaan. Since we have no remaining soldiers to spare, and certainly not our elite ones, we have no one capable of entering the Sith base and retrieving it. That is what we would ask you to do.
And how do I get into the Sith base?
There are several leads we've been working on to get into the Sith base. Any of them should work for you, although it might be wise to concentrate your efforts on just one. The first method that's possible is to help us interrogate a Sith prisoner we managed to catch after he tried to infiltrate our base. He's being held just inside our enclave. We think he may be able to give us the passcode that the Sith give their informers to enter the base. He has proved most resilient so far.
Is there another way?
We managed to pick up a crate of blank Sith data cards, the type they use for pass cards. The encryption system to unlock them is very difficult, however. But if you are more skilled than our technicians, you may be able to gain access that way.
And is there another way?
The Sith have got the Selkath to give them exclusive use of one of the main hangar bays. Visiting Sith Masters use this bay to land, then take a speeder over the water to an external entrance to the Sith Enclave. The luckless spy we mentioned earlier had a pass card to that hangar on him. While it is surely well guarded, it may prove to be the most direct route. Here's the card. The Sith base itself is very heavily guarded. If they became aware of your presence, I fear you would be quickly outnumbered and killed. Here is a pass card to get you inside our facility. You should find all you need to get started in there. You can choose whichever of the methods you want, as long as you get in the base and get the data recording back. Which method do you think you would like to try first?
Let's try and talk to the dude.
Good call. Just make sure you don't push him too hard or we might lose him. I wish you luck in your task. Should you retrieve the data recording from the droid, return it here to me, and we can see about getting you that information.
Okay, I think I want... You, dear, I'm gonna set home, and I'm gonna pick up Mission. Because I believe... Mission, I've got computer use 13. But she has... Is she the one that has security? Yeah, she's got security 18. So maybe she can do something. I think between... It's either my computer use of 18 or 13. So it's not really all that great. It's not good enough to deal with HK. The T3M4. Now I gotta play around with the party selection. Sorry, guys. Jolee, stay back for now. God bloody heck. Remove him. Add him. I can't remember what T3M4 has for the droid stuff. Okay. What's his stats? So computer use, he's a 24. Security, he's a 19. She's a security 18. So T3M4 is probably the best thing for the droid stuff. And I gotta do the talking. Alright, I need to get out of here. I need to be me.
Sure.
Go talk to the kind of... do I just get to go in here now? Republic soldier. What was that? That's the computer room. Intelligence officer. And what is this? Control terminal. No prisoner detected. Cage inactive. Okay. so that's what those are. Those are like cages, huh? I don't have a... Damn it. That's the Sith prisoner.
So, you're the one Roland has got to help us interrogate this prisoner. I hope your Jedi powers will come in useful. This one has been most resistant. He's a Sith spy we picked up a little while ago, snooping around outside trying to get in. We thought he was suspicious and brought him inside when the Selkath weren't looking. But it seems the Sith have done a pretty good job of conditioning this guy, and we haven't been able to break him yet. The Sith protect their really important spies with some sort of mental force feedback system. They can turn their minds in on themselves, so force compulsions won't affect them. Combine this with conventional training to resist interrogation, and sometimes it takes months to get them to tell what they know. Do you want to interrogate him now?
Yeah.
Well, the training the Sith gave him will protect him from most normal interrogation techniques, and also from force persuasion. We have found a few hooks you might find useful. He was with another man when he was first spotted. We think it was another spy, but we didn't manage to catch him. We also seized some personal documents he had on him when he was captured. It would seem that he's married to a woman named Tila. We checked this in our computers, and it seems to hold up. We've sent a couple of agents to investigate, but it may be a while.
What do I have to
What
work
we
on?
have here is your standard issue truth serum. It should make him spill his guts in no time. But there is a catch.
A catch?
Because of his conditioning, he's able to resist it at small doses. But if you give him too much, his body realizes what you're trying to do and shuts his mind down completely. If you do that, you'll have to inject him with an antidote that neutralizes the truth serum. Unfortunately, that too has a drawback.
I detect the pattern.
It causes short-term memory loss. This may work to your advantage because you can try the same tactic over and over again. But if you use it too much, he may forget everything we want to know. Shall we get it started then?
I guess. I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, you. Wake up. Someone wants to talk to you.
Interrogate him.
What do you want?
I don't know. Try that.
You're not. You lies. You work for the Republic.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll try one.
The Sith will never trust you again, spy. We're the only place you have left. Tell us what we want to know.
You need to shut the fuck up.
They wouldn't, would they? Ha! Worth my while. The Sith don't pay very well, but they'd kill me. What do you want?
Know about your companion?
What companion?
Persuade lie. Damn it.
Tila? How did you find out about her? No, never.
Damn! He blanked out.
What? Yes, it could be so much easier.
God, this is so ridiculous.
No, please don't hurt her. Please.
Jesus, nothing's working.
Giving up so soon? I think he could last a bit longer. Come back if you want to try to break him again. He's not going anywhere for a long time.
That's not going to work. That's a circular argument. It's like, I succeeded. That was very disappointing. Because the only way the only things it kept doing is it kept trying to tell me to, you know, threaten him. And I succeeded with my persuasion checks, and it didn't make a damn good a difference. So the game is not really giving you a choice. That I find very annoying. That they won't give me the choice to do things.
So you're the one who's gonna try to get into the Sith base, eh? Huh, good luck, you're gonna need it. This is our main computer room here. We got the box of pass cards we got from the Sith, but we haven't been able to break their encryption yet. We have been able to decode the numeric system they use, but there are holes in our terminal sequence patterns. The encryption system is composed of 6 matrices. Each is based on a mathematical method. The holes we're missing are the final number in each of the strings. Most are simple, but the final 2 matrices seem to be much more difficult. The second last matrix has a pattern looping back on itself, or something. And the last is divided into smaller subparts. Maybe the pattern for that is within each part. But I have to admit, all this is a bit over my head. I haven't even been able to slice past the first matrix, and I've been at this for hours. I've ruined a dozen cards already. But the good thing is we have a whole box of them, so you don't have to worry about running out anytime soon. Since Roland said you were cleared, you can use the computer freely. I'll be here if you have any questions.
So computer work use is me? I have a 13. You have a 24. You are the boss. Slice Republic system, 1 spike. That's what I wanted. To a fisheye view from some sort of small surveillance device on a wall. She walks farther into the room. He softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. Oh, God, I missed it! Some sort of secret recording of Sunry murdering. Alright, I still want to try to... That doesn't make... Subtractive matrix terminal sequence. Okay. Exponential. Oh god, exponents are really bad. That's like 9 squared. 8 squared. 5 squared. 9 squared, 8 squared, 5 squared, 3 squared, 9? I don't know. Early programming failure. Okay. So you have to do it yourself. The fact that you have a huge amount of computer use doesn't help you at all. Well, that's dumb. Did I do this? Okay, yeah. Okay, I got something in my things. Oh, where is it? I need to get... Ah! Why is it always so hard? Prison key. No. Murder recording. An older man murdering a young Sith woman. But that's not him. Oh, bloody hack.
Sure.
I can't even find out where to talk to him. Hell. I certainly can't figure out how to get into the Sith base. Alright, what's this room over here? That's restricted access, so I can't go back there. Alright. I make my persuasion checks and it doesn't matter. I can't figure out the cards. It doesn't matter. So they're not giving me any choices that I can succeed at. And I can't find the prison. Am I allowed to go into that room, or I'm going to get myself in trouble?
Huh? Hey there, what can I do for you? Okay, have it your way. What?
Sure.
What?
Is her security better or the droids? Security. She's an 18. I think T3M4 is a 19. She's a 19. So T3M4, you're the boss.
Yes?
Can I get into this effing room? It's a footlocker. Just a med pack. I was hoping to find something in this room, but I guess not. Is the one across the way the murder room? I'm so confused. Now, this is a person, right? That's the person. Oh, for the love of God. This thing is so annoying.
Yeah?
Sure.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Jeez.
Okay, have it your way.
Oh, here we go again. My game is crashing up here. Dang nabbit. What are you doing? Why won't you move? Oh, nothing will work. can't move. Wow, I can't move. We'll go here. And then we'll go right back. Can I move now? I'll wait till you go away, security droid. I can't open this door. Why can't I open this door? That's probably the one room I need to get into. Divergence shop. I'm really confused. Over here, maybe? I don't know where to go, guys. I'm really confused. I thought I could get in this door, but I'm not allowed to go in there.
What?
Doesn't want to talk to me. So I can't see whatever's in that room. Whatever's in that room is not for me to see.
You're the one defending... There were only two. Normally I don't let him. The other is a don't know anything about him. Anything else you want to...
Yeah, it's all the same. No more questions.
Well, okay.
I don't know what to do here. I need to find Sunry. I need to talk to him. I've got this thing. I don't know how to get into the Sith. Where am I at? No, I want to keep going this way. No, this is the Republic. Nope, I don't want to go this one. I want to go the other way. I want to go the other way. Go here. And I want to go here. I want to go the other side. I want to go this way. Maybe. I don't know where I'm going. Go to Ahto East. Haven't been here. Out the door. And another big old place.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
The public street.
Behind the Selkat laws. Typical Republic cowardice.
Cleaning droids. people.
We might have a position within the Sith organization for one such as you.
Your offer is pretty good, but I've heard some nasty things about you, Sith. Is it true you bombed Terrace into dust?
This is war. In war, certain distasteful acts cannot be avoided. But ask yourself this, when we win this war, would you rather be against the Sith or with us?
You make a good point. And I've never turned down a job that pays up front.
Excellent. Report to the Sith Embassy tomorrow for your assignment.
Okay, so this is them. I don't understand. I don't understand nothing. No how, no way. Is this the Sith Embassy over here or something? Swoop registration. Not really interested in swoop racing. I don't know. I guess we go in there and talk to him? No, that's off to the other side. Not really interested in swoop racing. Swoop racers only. Okay. That's for you to go racing swoops. I'm not very good at that. Are these all... These aren't named people, are they? Xena. Talk to Xena. What do you want? If you're on a racer, you're nobody, so just leave me alone. Hey. Definitely swoop racer something. All about swoop racers. So that's not where I want to go. How do I get anywhere around here? Well, here's a door. See where this takes me. Yortal's Emporium. That's got to be someplace. That's got to be Sith. Yeah, those are Siths. So this has got to be the Sith Embassy. Sith diplomat. Let's go talk to the Sith diplomat. Oh, come on. Not gonna let me talk to the Sith diplomat?
I know you. You're the arbiter in the murder trial. Elasa was a friend of mine. If there's any justice in the galaxy, they'll feed Sunry to the Phyrexans. Shouldn't you be preparing for the trial? What are you doing here? You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like.
Know about the Sunry case?
I know he'd already be tried, convicted, and executed if the Selkath knew anything about justice. But the fish people are as weak as the Republic when it comes to such matters. Is there anything else?
I guess so.
Go. Stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside.
Come on, guys. This is not the place where we need to be. What's in the Emporium?
You got any armor plating for my swoop bike?
Okay.
I thought this garbage was free. You actually sell this junk? You fish are a strange breed.
It's not a fish. Is he?
Don't worry, junk man. When I want garbage, I'll be back.
Must be nice. My Dren608. It's not fish. He's a Thorian, isn't he? Start off on the right foot. Okay. I'm going to use Good Star of Yortal. If there's anything I can help you with, all you need to do is ask. I'd like to look at your inventory. And some of it has minor damage. The repairs I've done to them, items are as good as new for a fraction of the price. Droid heavy plating, 2,000 for. Computer spikes, repair kits, advanced. Droid heavy type. Plating 1. Medium plating 2. Medium plating 1. He's a droid seller. Advanced targeting computer. All my money. All my money. Everybody wants all my money. I don't have enough money to buy any of this. Gravity generator. 70%. 75% for 9 seconds. And I get to save on a DC 15. And he's got stun rays and flamethrowers. Okay. Alright, it's good to know you're a droid seller. Got it. Not what I want to be into here. Where in the heck is the prison? I'm so confused. I wanted to go talk to my client, the guy I'm defending, but I can't seem to find anywhere where he belongs. Right, this is general shop. This is the Sith base. That's a general shop. This was swoop track registration. So there's nothing really out here, right? Trying to make sure I have the map completely filled out here. Yeah, it looks like I do. Okay. The other side then? I am so very confused. If you come over here, you just get to go down by the registration thing. This is all Sith punkheads. I'm confused. I guess it's not here. Can I get all the cleaning droids to revolt and take everybody out? East Central. I wish they would give you a bigger overmap somehow. Because this is Visitor's Hotel. That's a shop. That's the West Central, East Central. This was the Republic Enclave. I could go in here. I can't get back in there. Because it's secured. Oh. I really don't know what to do here. I'm really confused. Really confused. I have no idea what to do, where to go, who to see. Where am I at? No, I'm going that way. I don't want to go that way. There wasn't anything down. That's just the hotel. I can't figure out anything in the hotel. Damn it. Bloody heck. The mechanics in this game really suck. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. General store. Haven't I already been
How much for all this stuff, Tyvark?
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mori ra. Tangi wama jikona. Donk ipa nonku nek abog.
Thanks, Tyvark. Catch you next week.
What the heck was that all about? Alright, this is a different kind of store.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mori ra.
War hero. Okay. I have no doubt Sunry has been trained by the Sith. If there's anything I can do to aid your I'm happy to help. Do you know about the Sunry yet? Or perhaps talk to the other residents of the hotel where the crime... I did, but they won't let me see the murder scene. Aerotech equipment you can find on Manaan. Parts, military suit, combat suit, battle armor, light battle armor. Vibro double blade, vibro swords. Arcanian pistol for 1,000. Arcanian heavy pistol for 1,000. Sabric battle cannons! Holdout blaster. Night repeating blasters. Disruptor rifles. Blaster rifles. Combat sensor. Pistol targeting optics. Weapon focus blaster. Stabilizer mask. Nothing's used by Wookiees. Got a breath mask. The neural band, the oral. Advanced oral. Cardio regulator, strength gauntlets, adrenaline. Beamon package. Juhani battle stimulant. Plus 25 on your vitality. Plus 3 damage, plus 3 attack. And he has an advanced stun ray. I'm going to use it right. That sounds like that might be worth having. I don't have anything to sell is my problem. Well, I never use the dang things anyway, so I'm not going to buy it. I never remember to use any of that stuff. Do I need to talk to this guy?
Now I gotta get back to my post at the Republic Embassy. My break is almost over.
Alright, so... here we go again. So there's a store here. I didn't know about before. Alright, there's some stuff floating around here, but I can't find... I'm really confused. Confused as to where the prison is, because I need to talk to him too. But I didn't see it anywhere. Go to Ahto West? What is this? Talk to the Cellcath coordinator. Where can I get a purchase permit? For personal use. Okay, where are we going now? Alright. I need to have a permit. I'm not allowed to do anything here. I don't think they have anything to say.
I can't stop to talk to tourists. I'm on KOTOR packing duty.
Okay. Got it. This guy's gonna say something, say?
I don't have time to listen to your stories. I've got a full shipment of KOTOR to load before my shift is over.
Alright. All about the KOTOR. Alright. You guys are all about the KOTOR. Alright. I need to go back here, I guess? I don't know where I'm supposed to go, folks. I really don't... I haven't got a clue. That's the High Court. That's a Mercenary Enclave. I did not... What is this? Alright. I have no idea where I'm going, so... Cellcath Guard. Ah, that's the city prison. So I have to talk to the guard? Go find the door to the envelope. In your trial, you must make the request for the board passed on to the judges. Okay, I need to go talk to him. Okay, I need to talk to him and find out what his story is. This is a prisoner.
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Be quiet, off-world scum. It's okay. He's not doing well. Why do I not see my guy? Sunry. I need to... Hang on. We need to have... mission. We're going to take you out. We're going to add in Jolee. Right, okay. I think that's right. Is that Jolee here? Yeah. Alright, Sunry?
Jolee, what are you doing here? Elora sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolee? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the Cellcast seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Let's go over the evidence.
I was at the hotel, I admit. And I did meet Elasa there that night, but it's not what you think. I was working with Republic Intelligence. We were pretending to feed information to the Sith. Well, I turned Elasa into a double agent working for us. It was going well, too, until she turned up dead. Maybe the Sith had found out I was turning her and had her eliminated. But let's look at the facts they've given. Elasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Cellcat, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
There's a few things we need to clear.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Who left after the shot?
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide. I don't know what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Elasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Elasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide. A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manaan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who's hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manaan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? I suspect there's still stuff you ought to clear up. Go ahead, ask.
Alright, I gotta say this. This is probably the wrong thing to do. Got the Republic's data recording.
So the truth is out. I never meant to kill her, you know. When I found out she was a Sith spy using me to gain information, that something inside me just snapped. She didn't know I had found out. So I waited until she fell asleep. And then I killed her. Simple, really. But once I realized what I'd done, I panicked. I contacted those spies from the Republic to help me. I found the illegal monitoring device that the Sith had planted in the room, altered its recording to hide my part in it, and cleared up the evidence. I figured that was the end of it.
You should have known that the truth would come out eventually.
The Sith must have been spying on me and Alasa, trying to make sure she wasn't a double agent. They must have seen the Republic spies getting rid of all the evidence, so they planted their own evidence. Alasa must have stolen that hero's cross from me long ago and given it to her Sith masters like some kind of trophy. I just thought I'd misplaced it. But when the cross turned up on her body, I knew the Sith had put it there. So, now you know the whole story. What are you going to do?
I don't know, I gotta talk to Jolee.
You think I'm some kind of monster, don't you? All I did was kill a Sith. How many Sith have you killed? Dozens? Hundreds? Thousands?
That's different, Sunry, and you know it. We don't kill them in cold blood while they sleep.
I don't see how the two of us are any different. She was a spy. She was using me to get information so Malak's army could destroy the Republic. She deserved his eye.
Well, I'm gonna say 3. If you confess, the court might show mercy.
If I confess, I'm looking at 20 years in prison. And the Ahto City officials might even place KOTOR sanctions on the Republic Embassy. Without KOTOR, how can we treat the injuries to our soldiers on the front lines? No, I can't do that. And put the Republic's supply of KOTOR in danger. No, I won't. Now look, I may have done something stupid. And it may only be worse for my standing by it, but I will not confess. If you turn me in, the Republic will likely lose its KOTOR export privileges, and then we'll lose the war for sure. Are you going to send all those thousands, millions like Taurus to their deaths just for your sense of justice?
Sunry, this is wrong, and you know it. I am a Jedi. What is it that you expect me to do to defend your actions?
You do whatever you have to, Jolee. I know what I did, but I also know what's at stake here. No, I'll rot in here if I have to. But I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to, but know what the consequences will be.
Oi! This is getting too much. Sunry murder trial. Sunry story. I have to get into the base, which I can't figure out how to do. Public is hiring Mercer. Wants me to find out why. They won't tell me. No one will tell me anything. I need to go talk to Elora, I guess. Alright, dude, we'll be back. I gotta go talk to your wife now. Dang it, not XZ. Alright, we need to go talk to your wife.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Tell me about Sunry and Elisa.
I started seeing Elasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
Might not be so innocent, Elora.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunry is a victim.
It's possible. I haven't seen Sunry since I crashed on Kashyyyk. A man can change a lot in that time. The man I knew could never have done this crime, however.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this. I hear you've been appointed. Lies! It must be! I knew the Sith would never let a Republic hero get away. You must find Sunry innocent. This is all.
It's possible.
Find the real.
Okay, that's a glitch. Because he knows. I mean, we've already established that he's admitted that he did it. Jolee, what the hell?
Something on your mind, dude? Oh, I get it.
So this doesn't work. Something's broken here, guys. Something is broken here.
No. I'll rot in here if I have to. I won't betray the Republic. Do what you have to. Know what the consequences will be.
Oh, I don't know what to do. It's my time. Okay, I've been at this over 3 hours. I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go back to the Ebon Hawk. I will think about this. I do not like my choices. So we're going to put a cut in here. Wow, that was really... That was a bit. Trying to get around this Manaan is real pistol. I got several things to do. Some people want me to break into the Sith compound to find out something about their data stuff, which I think I need to have probably to go get the star map, because I'm going to need to get to a submersible. And then I'm going to get attacked by sharks. Sounds like they were talking about something with an F kind of sharks, so there's going to be nasty. So things could get bad here really fast. I'm going to have to consult with my resident experts, my sons, and see what they can tell me. You guys can leave me hints in the chat. You can... well, there's not many people left on the chat, but you could leave things for me in the chat, or you can, after the fact, you'll be able to leave comments in the YouTube channel. In my YouTube description, there should be a link to a Discord server called Dren608 Plays. You should be able to log into that. You know, click on that link, get yourself into the Discord server, and you can leave me notes there about what you think I should do, and that if you don't want to spoil things in the comment section. Still having trouble with the moving and stuff. It's very clunky for me. But I'm going to see if I can't get this to work a little better to try and get the cinematics part to go. because I'm having to. There just pops up a black screen whenever they do one of their cutscene cinematics, like when you're flying around in the Ebon Hawk and stuff, which is kind of annoying. So I don't know. I'll have to work on that some over the next week. Anyway, I do stream this on Wednesdays. This was a fan pick. It's 100% for me to play Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. So that's what I'm doing. I'm kind of stumbling through it. I do have two sort of resident experts. My sons have both played it through several times, and they're fairly good experts at it. And usually wait till I get stumped on something, and then they help me out with hints on how to deal with the problem. And I can usually figure it out with a few of their hints. And then I try to impart those upon you. One of them was like way back when I had to deal with the Rancor. I was like, I can't figure out how to deal with the Rancor. And then my son was like, click on the carcasses or whatever that's in the one end of his thing. And I said, yeah, there's nothing in there. And he says, but look at the buttons at the bottom. And I was like, oh, I can put stuff in there. And he's like, bingo. And then it was like, okay, so I have to put in like food and a bomb, right? And he's like, yeah. And then I figured out how to get the Rancor. So it's things like that I get stumped, and I'm like, what do I do now? And they're like, just slow down, and they give me a couple little hints, and then they say, now look at the buttons that are available to you after what I told you, and you're like, oh, okay. So anyway, I did what they said. I went to Yavin. I met that guy. Hopefully I've started some kind of quest. Came back here. I've started up a couple of quests. I'm trying to do the Sunry thing, and I'm really torn because normally I would say I haven't found anything that proves that he's innocent. I found things that have proven he's guilty. And I do have one thing there that says it was planted. And I don't really know which way I should go. Because the right thing to do is to say he's guilty. But that it was a crime of passion. Or something like that. And not indicative of the Republic. I don't know. I don't think I can make that argument. Anyway, we'll find out next week, won't we? I'll have to make a decision on that one. Then I got to figure out how to get into the Sith thing. The interrogation, I made all the persuasion checks, and it didn't make any difference. So he's not going to tell us anything. The only thing I can think of is I have to either do the cards so I can get in, or go through the dock. There was something about going through the dock. I think that's the one they want you to do, because that's the one where you have to fight everything and you get your head handed to you. So that's probably what I'll have to do, is go through the dock. And I will get beaten up really badly. So I have to take Canderous and I don't know, maybe HK to do some myrtleizing. I don't know. I've got to think about that a little bit. Anyway, if you like what you see, please hit the like button. Please leave me comments in the comment section of the YouTube video that's up. That'll get it out there in front of more people. Thank you for at least 2 people giving me some chat, Gambit X23 and Eagleman Studios. Thank you both. I saw about 40 people dropped in. If you can leave me a note in the chat when you drop in, then I can see and respond to you about stuff that's going on. I'm truly can't remember a thing about this game other than the very, very, very beginning, like, prologue is about all I ever played before. So I'm completely lost on what to do and how to get it done. And the mechanics still have not gotten any easier for me, and I'm on my 24th stream of this. So, got to bear with me, folks. This one's just not clicking with me in my hands on how to do things. I am going to see if I can't do a little better sizing of this and get it to let me see the videos on things. But it doesn't seem to be working real well right now. Anyway, I also do streams on Friday. It's we've been trying to do a multiplayer game stream where I'm playing with some of my family members to start this off. We've been having some problems getting those scheduled, so we have a replacement for that. Baldur's Gate 3, I'm playing an origin character. My youngest told me that I had to play Gale, so I am playing Gale. I did put a mod in that lets me take more than 4 people in the party because I thought it was be a hoot to stream playing the 6 origin characters as a D&D party. So that's what I'm doing. I have all 6 origin characters running around with their quirks and foibles and interpersonal relationships and everything, and it's kind of interesting. So you can join me on Fridays for either that, or you'll see a multiplayer game of Baldur's Gate 3 with myself and my youngest, Ace, playing in Baldur's Gate 3. They're a barbarian, I'm a bard, and we're running around and doing stuff there. That's where we got the mod from, to add people, because when you play in multiplayer, each of your characters takes up one of the 4 slots, and so it's harder to bring enough companions to get their stories done. So that's where we started running with 6, so that we could at least get like 4 people's story hooks set as we were running along. Does make the battles a little bit easier because you have a few more actions, but they're still kind of tense. So we're not experts on the battle system, so we still stumble around on it. And then on Saturdays was a fan pick. Again, 100. I put up polls on my things, which is why you should subscribe. If you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll see when I put up the polls, you get to vote on what I'm going to do. Saturday, I put up a poll. It was like 2 or 3 games and like what I would play. And the poll came back and said, play Baldur's Gate 3 as a monk, but I have to do the Drunken Master style, subclass style. So that's what I'm doing on Saturday mornings. So you can come and join me for the Baldur's Gate 3 on Fridays and Saturdays. Star Wars Heroes on Wednesdays. There will be more content coming right now because it's summer when I'm recording this. I'm doing a lot of work outside on like Mondays and Sundays and Thursdays, and basically days I'm not streaming. I tend to be doing other stuff that I can't get to. So there's not a lot of extra content coming. I am going to try to get set aside some time to get a bunch of stuff recorded that I can then, chapter mark, maybe edit a little bit and put out. So anyway, please subscribe if you can. I'm trying to get to 500 before the end of the summer. I'm at about 350 maybe, or darn close to it. So I got a little ways to go. It's just sort of a personal goal I have to get somewhere. I never thought I would get more than about 20 people. I figured a couple of my, few of my family members and a handful of my friends would subscribe to this, and that would be the end of everything. But over the years, I've picked up 350 people with various things that I've done. So I'm trying to build somewhat of a community, and that's why I also have the link to the Discord about my channel, so that maybe I can build a bit of a community there, and you guys can give me feedback on what you'd like to see me doing, what games you'd like to see. Maybe I can get a more comprehensive list together of the games I have available on my Steam account and stuff like that, so people can, give me ideas on what they want to see me put out there. Because I'm doing this as a hobby. This is, I'm officially retired. I work 1 or 2 days a week to get myself out of the house. And I play in the garden for my wife, doing stuff outside. And then this is what I do for me, is recording stuff and putting it out on YouTube. So let me know what y'all think. And I'm Dren608.